Hi friends, how are you? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Leanne and this is lellybeanTV, the home of Lelly Bean Studio and me. Not this week though. I know last week I only just came back to studio vlogging. However, this week is so much admin that I feel like after 3 or 4 time lapses of me sat at my desk typing away, planning things for Stationery Fest, you're gonna get bored of it. So instead of that, I'm actually gonna go and show you something really exciting. We have finished, well, I have finished my first bullet journal of 2024, and I thought I'd do a quick flip through. Studio vlogs will be back next week. I am actually going to be starting getting into production for Stationery Fest 2024. I have got a lot to make according to my spreadsheets, but we've got to get crack on, otherwise I will not get things ready. So it's going to be a bit of chaos from here on out. However, not today. Today I'm just going to show you very quick, like not very quickly, but a very nice cozy video of me going through my bullet journal. So I'll switch over to the overhead. You'll get my dulcet voice through the microphone instead, and I will see you next week for another studio vlog. So welcome back to another bullet journal flip through video. My bullet journal is very shiny, you can see me in here. This is what I've been using since like December time, and it is actually a handmade book by Badly Made Books, and I bought this whilst I was in holiday on Ireland, and I really wanted to give myself a challenge. Here's a bit of information here. I wanted to give myself a challenge. Like, it's a recycled journal, and I just love the fact that it said "You're Not Wrong" on the front. I stuck the sticker on by Sparklefish and a little bow by Grumpy Tortoise, and with this journal being a bit smaller than an A5, it's come with a few challenges, mainly because it's recycled as well. But if you've never been to a journal flip through before, I'm just going to show you how I journal. I journal for fun more than anything else, but let me go through and we'll talk through some other pages. So the journal itself is a recycled journal by Badly Made Books. I added on an elastic just to keep it together. That is why there is tape here. I put this sticker on the back. This is by Beth Roseney Plans. Again, this is to cover up staples, and this is who it's by. I also laminated the book itself because it wasn't waterproof like any of the other journals that I use, so I just laminated it with some of the sparkle vinyl that I use for the shop. When we open the journal, this side I had put my first ink in. I used my Calico Sport with caramel brown ink. It's my favourite. And then this is a sticker that I did in the shop. I had one extra and I really liked it. We have the Twitch channel point redemption here just in the front, and I've lifted in the notes here. I just wrote my grids down because I just thought it would be easier to remember things because there wasn't a full grid in here. I have my master birthday list here, which folds out. And I'm not actually going to transfer this one because I'm going to do a new one. So that is the front cover. Because this book is handmade, some of the pages you'll see as we go through have brown tape on them, so I just used this and continued the design through. This was a sticker from Cute Stickers Only. It was in the advent box, in the advent calendars, and then this sticker is from Sparklefish, and we've got my welcome quote. This quote goes into every single journal, notebook, anything that I use like that. Life is an awfully big adventure. For the longest time I thought that this was a Peter Pan quote. It turns out I've sort of made it my own, but it was based off the Peter Pan quote. We then open up the journal, and this is a regular thing in my journals. If you have followed my journey at all, this is the beam method. For this journal specifically, and this year, we've actually added an extra thing in. So for the longest time, the bean method had 5 points, just 5 things to remember when you're journal, when you're crafting, and this was we added in trust the process. I actually think next year I'm going to have a sit down and rethink about how I word the bean method, because I want this to apply to arts as well. So I think I'm going to do, instead of it journaling is not a one size fits all, I think I'm going to just do it as creating is not a one size fits all. So like this one, your sketchbook, your notebook, your journal is yours. So we're going to like, we're adapting. The next page I've actually completed now, so I'm okay with showing you, is a snapshot of me. This is basically just so that in each journal I can flip through and I can have a look at what I was doing before and what I was doing afterwards. I don't track stacks, I don't track goals or anything like that, because I don't like not hitting them. However, this is just a nice way to do it. We're not going to talk about the fact the last thing I bought was V-Bucks, because when I was filling this in, the last thing I bought was V-Bucks. But since then, I've bought a laptop case for my iPad. So there's that. This time, this page is my word of the year. I have gone with the word able. And the word able, like, my idea with this is just to collect a load of words that have able at the end to describe me. Basically, I want to remind myself that I can do this. There's a lot of things that I'm doing this year that are a little bit scary to me, aren't very normal, and this is why the word able has come to me. In my new journal, I've set this up a little bit better. The idea was to have friends write things down, and I haven't really adhered to it. Also, just wanted to point out, this is probably the best page to show you on. This journal actually has pink dots, and it really made me really excited. Next page is a new thing. Like I mentioned, I don't do goals. I'm going to just do this so that you can see, but this is basically manifest and achieve. It's basically things I want to do. So like, goals without goals, but things I want to do and things that I have done. Now, the things that I have done may not occur to things that I wanted to do, but I wanted to write them down somewhere, and I've transferred these over to my new journal now. Then I just had a dashboard. I knew there was no way I was going to get a full year in this journal, so I only did half a page. In fact, we're not even gotten 4 months in this journal, but I'm okay with that. So that's what I've written here. The next page is a really happy page in my journal. This is actually a page that I've left for people to write in my journal. This is full because I've met quite a lot of people this year from the community, and I've stuck a few things in. I've actually started going into commonplacing, so I haven't really done much in my commonplace journal, but like, this is that sort of thing that, like, more the sticking in things will be in my commonplace in the next year. This is a page that I haven't finished using. However, I'm going to show you because it's really important to me. I wanted to read 10 books this year. I've already exceeded that by 4 books, and I continually think that I'm probably going to get to 30 books by the end of the year. However, I wasn't really a book reader, and I wanted a book spread in my journal. I now have my own book journal, and yeah, I have a book journal, so this is a bit null and void now, but I still like the fact that it's in this journal. And then we go straight on to January. Like I said, I don't set goals, I don't have any trackers or anything like that. I just do it on a week by week basis. What you will see in these spreads is a lot of stickers that I have used from PR teams, a lot of stickers that I have used from small businesses in the UK. There are far too many for me to go through and tell you which everyone is. However, I'm just going to go through and just have a general chat with you. So January was a purple theme, because it's my birthday. Every single month I have a cover page, a monthly page, a journal, a Lelly Bean Studio tracker, and then my weeklies. And then every other week I have a gap just to break up the week sometimes. So I have really started with this journal writing down what I've been doing every single day, and that's a really big thing for me. I went to see Hamilton on the 28th of December. I know this is a bit weird because I started this this is January, But I set this up before I went to see Hamilton, so I know it makes no sense for it to be here, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. We also started our new journal challenge on Instagram, lellybeanTV, and this is the first one of those. I really wanted to get into layering. I wanted to learn how to do like that sort of stuff in this journal this year, and I really want to start using some of my stickers, like really get through what I've got. We've got pen test page. These are new pens that I got. I think these ones were gifted to me, and these ones I found in TK Maxx, but this page was just to announce my cute stickers only PR term. Again, another weekly spread. I really like this layout. Again, also another journal challenge. This one's by Sparklefish. This is my birthday week. Again, I've written in it pretty much every single week. I've written something in my journal. Sundays always get forgotten because I always end up doing journaling. And then we move on to a new theme. So this week was a bit weird because it was a part week, so I just went straight onto the new theme. And the new theme was Sakura, and I wanted to use some of my cute stickers only advent calendar stuff, as well as a few other things. So here we go. Again, another sales tracker. February again. This one was probably my favourite one. This is a lellybeanTV quote. Again, just going in very pink. Sparklefish was celestial this time, and I really liked it. It was the first time that I had a go at this sort of crafting, and I really enjoyed it. Again, another spread that I discovered that I really like using. The Polaroid, I really like the effect of it. I did really much notice in this journal specifically at this point that it was really difficult to spread them out as much as I normally would. So that's something to take forward, and I started doing a little bit of social calendar. Then again, just for under the rowing trees, again, one of my PR codes. They're all linked in the description, so please go and work that out. Again, February, trying to work through all the different types of washi I have, and then I just put on here, because February was weird, and March started at a funny time. I just wanted to split it a little bit more, so it just goes a little bit like this. Then March was a very weird theme for me. It was wildflowers, but it ended up being a little bit weirder. But we move. I was just experimenting with my journal style, to be honest. We have self-care bingo, which was our lellybeanTV for this month, and there were a lot of small business things on this spread. Again, this is another Sparklefish journal challenge, and then we have another weekly. So like, again, I just went through. I really don't have a lot to show you when I'm showing you these, because it is just the way that I journal now. This week is a very exciting week because this one was actually a guest week. So this week was done by one of my mods, one of my dear friends. Actually, I should say one of my dear friends and my mods, Maddie, and it was really cool. Then I did a charity event, and I drew this sticker for it. And then we go into April, and April is a weather theme. And I did this like, it was the most random page I've ever done, but I did a window, and I really like the way that it works out, and that is for this month's lellybeanTV. Again, it sort of turned into being frogs and weather. This month's Sparkle 12, last week's spread, and then this week's spread, because I've got so many pages left in this journal, actually ended up being a bit of a waterfall spread. So these are things I've got to do this week, and I've already started filling everything in, but it actually ended up being a bit of a waterfall spread, and I'm really happy with how it looks. And then just finally, to show you the last few pages in this book, in the back pouch I have a journal plan If you're new to me, I plan out my journal quite thoroughly when I only have a few pages left. And then this page is a page that my friend Amy made, and it was supposed to be washi scraps, but she spelt it wrong and it became washi salad. This is basically whenever you're journaling and you tear off a bit of washi and you don't really want to chuck it away, you just make a page that's just full of washi tape, and this is what I did. And then I've started tracking when my small business orders arrive, just because I think that'd be really cute to see all on screen. But that's the end of my first journal of the year. I know it's a bit of a random video and it's a little bit of a random show through because my journal style isn't very, like, there isn't really much you can take from it, but that's fine because it's all personal to me. But if you did enjoy this video, please put a thumbs up on it. I will see you next week for a studio vlog. Keep living that big happy adventure, stay positive, and until next time, I'll see you then. Bye guys, bye 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 bye.